Hey y'all, it's Liz from Life in 5th grade, and today's video is about my new resource that I created at the beginning of the summer. It's all about point of view. This is how I teach point of view. This is how I cover the standard RL 5.6, which is how a narrator's point of view influences the events in the story. So I'll break down this resource and go into a little bit more detail and tell you what exactly is included and how I use it. The foundation of the unit are the passages. There are 10 passages included in the unit. Each passage is told from a different narrator's point of view, so there are 5 different events and 5 different titles of passages, but altogether there are 10 passages. So for example, the first passage that you come to is Highstakes Cupcakes, and there are 2 passages that are titled this way. One is told from Samantha's point of view and the other is told from Susie's point of view. So the events are the same, but the way the narrator describes the events are different. This is the same for every passage. The second passage is Megan's babysitting adventure. One passage is told from Daniel, the boy that Megan is babysitting. It's told from his point of view, and the other is told from the babysitter Megan's point of view. The third passage is Scary Movie Memories. It's told from Frank's point of view. He is one of the friends that's attending the movie, and the other is told from Ryan, his best friend's point of view. The fourth passage is Finals. It's told from Stefan's point of view and the opposing teammate Nick's point of view. And the last passage is called The Brown Family Ski Trip. One is told from Cameron, the older brother's point of view, and the last passage is told from Lacey, the little sister's point of view. There are certain key features on every passage that I wanted to point out. The arrows for each picture is showing what point of view the story is written by. So this arrow is pointing to the little boy Daniel, and in the second passage the arrow is pointing to the babysitter Megan. There are also circles with numbers here. That's the suggested order to read. Of course they make sense in any order that you read, but the way I wrote them and the way I would suggest reading them, the order would be the way I got it numbered here. There are also central questions for each passage, just some things to look over before each student starts reading the passage, some things to keep in mind and to look for when you're reading the passage, just to kind of guide their reading a little bit better. Every passage includes discussion questions for each narrator, so there are 2 sets of discussion questions per passage, so you'll get 10 discussion questions. Each one asks how the narrator's point of view influences the event, so it directly correlates back to that Common Core standard. And then you'll also get text-based evidence questions, which are sort of like my comp files, and there are 5 questions for each one that require text-based evidence in the responses. And the last thing that's included is the graphic organizer. This is a graphic organizer that you can use with any passage. It's not particular to any one story. You can use it with any passage that's included or anything that you have on hand that you normally teach point of view with. So that's been a breakdown of my point of view unit. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just leave them down below. Thanks for watching.